Well, YouTubes, here we are in part 5 of this Barbarian Betrothal redo. If you think you're going to build a wall where Western Roman Empire units will enter later in the scenario, you're not. You can't. It's not going to happen. Sorry to burst your bubble, that's just the truth. There is ice over there. And they planned that. They don't want you to build the walls right here. I guess you could put units right here. A barricade of units, but I don't believe that would stop anything. I have not tried that. The stone walls, I know for 100% sure that it does not work. You cannot build stone walls or any other building there to impede their progress. I'm not sure, once again, I'm not sure if you could do that with units and prevent their progress that way. Never tried it. Right now, I'm more worried about my assault on Orleans. Obviously, once you take down the town center in Orleans, the Western Roman Empire will send their units at you in a crazy horde of cataphracts, champions, and the such. So what we are going to do is try to wait. We're going to wait for an Orleans to send their units over here to try to take me out. And their weakened state, I'm going to send my units in, and we're going to try to, build a good amount of castles over here, so we can have a fallback point, but also so we can work on taking down the Western Roman Empire in case I do destroy their town center before actually defeating the Orleans, which I probably will, considering they're pretty difficult to bombard and they're spread out. They're a circular, ovular city. I'd explained the difficulty of sieging one previously, and they have a pretty powerful army. I mean, pikemen obviously and scorpions aren't considered beastly, but I wouldn't say they're pushovers whatsoever. So right now we're going to organize our units like this. Group 1 is going to be solely cavalry archers. Group 3 is going to be solely trebuchets. So I'm going to separate these guys. Do a little straining right here. I don't want no pulp in my orange juice. And we got 2 more castles building in case we do get assaulted here sometime in the near future. What are you doing chilling inside the castle here? And this remaining group is going to make up group 2 for me. Hopefully I'll be able to include everybody in this. I want to be inclusive. Alright, so 2. Alright, there's a couple paladins that are still straggling. So, we are going to get hit, looks like right now, pretty soon here, once they complete their couple trebuchets, it looks like. And we're going to kill a couple of these crossbowmen. And Monk. Monk, you want to come here? I'll kill you. If you want to, you got a free killing. No? Alright, it's not going to take me up on it. So they're going to send in the crossbowmen to save me. And obviously now you can see they're sending in a lot of their units. So we're going to kill them, and hopefully they'll have a couple less units than what they would normally have if I were to go assault them right now. So we're going to try to kill a couple of these guys, and battering rams, you can be used as well, not just the crossbowmen. Got a little communication difficulties going on here. So we're going to start with the hussar raid. We want to send him in, trebuchet, take him down, and I'm assuming... What is this? Alright, so obviously I did not unlock this gate, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult for my hussars to gain access to those trebuchets, but thankfully that redirection I took has caused the monk to get killed in the process. So I'm going to repair this castle, that is, and I don't have the heavy cavalry archers in my castles right now, which is not a good thing, but they're going to be used for a good cause, so it's not complete waste. So they're still holding back on those 2 trebs, so I'm just going to send my hussars back in here. Putting on no attack stance for right now. Continue to kill these units, and then we're going to move forward with our own. I'm not sending anybody outside of my base right now because I don't want to be an attraction. They're like sharks in the water, sniffing blood. They will come terrorize you. So now that these guys are done, we're going to group everybody together. Should be up there. Beautiful. So we can start building castles if I need to later on. And keep monitoring up here. Make sure that you know if trebuchets are coming. You'll be able to respond. They're not. And we're going to destroy these scorpions. They fall like wet paper bags, so you're not going to have to worry too much. And we're going to send group 1 out here. Make sure this gate's unlocked. I'm going to send group 2 out there. And eventually the defunct group 4. Sorry guys, you're not going to exist for very long. You are a group though, so stay strong, my man. So we're going to repair that castle. Nothing else is going on. A couple grazing boars, and I like this kind of snowy hillside monastery. I thought I'd point that out. That is one thing I do like of Orleans. What happened to your farms from the scenario in the Joan of Arc campaign? What happened there? I didn't use them. Nobody's using them. I'm sorry for you to realize that. And most likely, Orleans will attack your northernmost unit and northernmost structure. So you want to be strategic as to when you go and build the castles, because I'm going to need castles to be built relatively quickly, and these guys are done. I'm going to redirect them over here, start chopping some more trees, and I'm going to get a couple more farms queued up. Where did my university go? There we are. I'm going to get treadmill crane in case I need to have a quick construction of a couple castles. And looks like the meeting place is over here. Kill the paladin. Did I say to kill the paladin? No, I did not. So we're just waiting on a couple trebuchets to saunter on over. Castle's unscathed over there. Sappers not needed. You can use a couple petards to destroy the gate in front of you. And I'm kind of concerned about that monk. So, to disquiet that concern, I'm going to send 4 of my heavy cavalry archers over here to kill this creepy monk. And this paladin just looks pleasant. Alright, so we were able to avoid any deaths. Good. And we're going to send these guys over here. So, now that everybody's aligned, we're going to send group 1 in, group 2 in, group 3 in, and group 4 in, right in the middle of this bridge. And it looks like they have a couple paladins outside their base. Not a big problem right now. And we're going to try and assault this gate, this northernmost gate, just because it's gives us a little bit more time to react. And I'm going to make a point of defending, or actually I have a better idea. I'm going to send hopefully these trebuchets will be able to hit from across the river. That way I'll be able to bottleneck most of their units across the bridge. So we can leave these guys right here. Put them on stand ground. Where's that? Okay, so one thing you want to make sure you do though is you want to have a couple paladins. I would say 8 of them is fine. A couple paladins north of this bridge, because you want to be able to just kill any suspicious and aggressive crap, man. Alright, so alright, that's fine, whatever. I have enough of those guys. You want to be able to have some paladins, alright, some paladins north of this bridge to destroy some of the trebuchets that may attack your trebuchet. And I've never tried this way before, so hopefully I'll be able to get in range of this castle. So, get a couple more of these heavy cavalry archers up here. No, that's not who I wanted. And we're going to put everybody on stand ground, so they will be able to... Come on. Do me some service here. No? You're not going to do me service. Dang you. Okay, so I'm not Korean. I don't have great trebuchets. Anyways, that plan is not going to work. I've never tried it before. I figured I'd try it out right there. So we're going to, anyways, try our best to bottleneck, even though there will be no bottlenecking. And we're going to send the rest of these heavy cavalry archers up here. Get away. That looks painful. Okay, so trebuchets. Team 3, everybody get up here, and we're going to destroy this castle first off. And Team 2, reunite. Team 1, get over here. and Team 4 get over here. So first thing I'm going to do is destroy this castle, get all of these guys ready to go, and I'm going to have these heavy cavalry archers ready to take down any throwing axemen. That's obviously going to be one of your biggest concerns, considering they're ranged units, and ranged units, or elite throwing axemen, are ranged units, so you're going to need ranged units to fight back. Alright, so got everybody on stand ground. And get these guys in the mix as well. That castle should be going down any second now. Alright, so this is going to be bloody. I know that. Alright, so trebuchets are done. Took out those guys. We have a couple stragglers. Okay, so get rid of these trebuchets. They're going for my trebuchets. Thankfully, they're missing. And we're going to have to go for that gate, unfortunately. So you can start firing on that gate as well. They're sending out their whole force right now. Get rid of that monk. Where is that monk? Alright, so we lost the guy there. I need to find their monks. Alright, so did we get rid of this gate? Having trouble finding their monks. Alright, so send one out a little bit further. Two out a little bit further. Gonna get everybody in here. 4. Got a couple guys. Let's kill this monk. And then get these trebuchets in action. We're gonna destroy this castle. Then we're gonna start hunting down their villagers. Alright, so get him out there. These monks are pissing me off. Alright, so where are you? There they are. Paladins, don't you realize what's happening to you? You're getting converted. Unless you want to be Frankish. Alright, you can go on aggressive stance right now and actually do productive things and not get hit by the castles. And we're going to have one guy firing at the stable. Actually 2 guys, because I want to get rid of those paladins as best as I can. And Burgundy, it would be nice if you were to help me out here. I can obviously tell that you have no interest in doing that though, so you're not a good friend. I don't like bad friends. So I don't really care about them, their villagers right now. I care more so about my own units and getting rid of these monks. Dang it, lost another guy. Okay, so these guys done. Alright, have everybody fire at that castle now. And we're going to keep moving forward. I'm trying to take down the siege workshop and a couple of these barracks. Alright, so now we're going to send these villagers in to start building archery ranges over here. Yeah, kill the statue. That's a good idea. Kill the statue. Kill the monks. Alright, dang it, you. Let's kill the monks. Let's kill the monks. Alright, so heavy cavalry archers are going down pretty quickly here. And they have another stable over there, as you can see. Let's destroy this siege workshop. It'd be good if you could keep producing units. And that's why we're bringing them over here. And we're going to build a castle in here, hopefully. Thank you. Okay, so get some guys in here. Get them working for you. And they have a guard tower right there that's pissing me off. Alright, so let's pump out some of these guys. And let's take down this monastery first, because they have all those relics in there. And Scorpion's gone finally, thankfully. And send one of these guys to take out that guard tower. So sorry for the jumbled up commentary. Just things are a little hectic right now. Okay, so beautiful. We don't want to go for the town center quite yet. Alright. Kill this paladin. Get rid of this paladin, please. Don't go for that castle. Stop. Everybody stop. Mother. Frick. Okay. We're going to be in it for the long haul now, apparently. Okay, so I did not want to do that. You want to avoid destroying that town center, and not do a good job of warning myself. And what we're going to do now is try to destroy some of these other guys and not get killed by the Western Roman Empire here. Alright, so kill these villagers that are unsuspecting, get rid of this stable as well. If we can't get a monastery up, we can do that as well. And they have villagers outside, so one of our main concerns is getting this trebuchet in action. Get rid of the couple barracks that are still left over. Get 3 castles up in the middle of their base. They'll shut them down. You want to make sure you get in the middle of their base because naturally the Western Roman Empire thinks you're still in their city, so they'll send units out into the city. So we're going to send a garrison up into these castles, and this is why I have treadmill crane, so I can give myself a chance to build a castle that's not going to look like it's going to be built, because the Western Roman Empire is too freaking amazing for the likes of me. And there goes my hopes of building this 3rd castle. That would have been really nice. So I'm going to delete it to save some of the stone that I can. And these trebuchets are just annoying them so much. I know it. So they have a monastery still. Destroy this guard tower because you might as well destroy as much as you can while you're at it. And get rid of that. Okay, so they have a couple villagers still traipsing around. Alright, so I'm not going to let him continue that action. So, can kill you right there. That's not happening, man. It's not happening. And so we're going to send some cavalry archers around. We're actually going to change the rally point, and we're going to have people kill the villagers outside of Orleans. So this castle is just getting blistered by swords. And anybody east or west of there from Orleans? I don't think so. I don't see a monk anywhere. Okay, so check this action, get rid of this villager. They don't have too many more villagers. They have a stable over here somehow. Alright, I'm trying to see. Alright, you got villager action on the west side still. So, to remedy that, we're going to send some hussars in to get rid of those villagers. You just don't want to build a town center or anything major. I got a couple more minutes left, but the Western Roman Empire is weakened quite a bit. And they'll slowly make their way around towards you or towards whatever units are closest to them, basically. And, okay, so they got a barracks up. That's not a big problem. Just got a couple more villagers that we have to take care of, and things should be straightened out for me. They shouldn't really have anybody inside their city. They have 2 villagers left over, which is kind of strange. And the cavalry sort of have arrived, even though they're not major cavalry. But we're going to keep our hussars away from the Western Roman Empire, please. Kill that one guy, and they shouldn't have had too many villagers left. There we go. Got rid of that girl. And I can't tell what's going on anymore. There's so many blue dots on the map. I don't know what's what. Alright, so things are kind of organized. Not too much, though. And we're just going to keep monitoring the western side as well. They should have a villager inside the city that I'm looking for. They have a mining camp somewhere. Don't see it this moment. But we should be faster than most of their guys. Gosh dang, I can't see your villagers. Where are you? Okay, alright. Oh, I won. Orleans resigned and they're already defeated. So that's the beauty there. So apparently, I'll let you watch this and we'll recap real quick. It'll go over 20 minutes. 21 minutes.
And I could tell the weight of the memories caused him great sorrow. Attila would stop at nothing until he reached his fiancée Honoria and his goal of ruling the Roman Empire. The ravaging of Gaul was unprecedented. People were tortured, their bodies torn asunder by wild horses, or their bones crushed under the weight of rolling wagons. Their unburied limbs were abandoned on the public roads as prey to dogs. Heads on stakes stretched from Gaul clear back to the Danube River, from whence the Huns had come. They lay siege to Orleans, for Attila had learned much of siegecraft since he had faced the walls of Constantinople. But as the Huns set to their fell task, a great cloud of dust appeared on the horizon. Aetius and the Roman army had come.
Alright, so there you can see the beauty of killing that one samurai. Because that is their only unit at the time, it has them as being defeated, but the trigger still sends those extra units in. So whenever you defeat Orleans, I thought I was still looking for another villager, so I was surprised that we won. The Western Roman Empire will be defeated as well. Or, they already are. Orleans will just have to be defeated, and then you complete the scenario. So it's a little bit complicated there at the end. Things worked out though. Once again, you cannot block them off with the stone wall because there's ice. And try to hold off on taking down that town center as late as possible, because if I didn't take that town center, I'd just have to take down the last couple of villagers. So anyways, hopefully this helped you out. This is a little bit more organized than my previous walkthrough of this scenario. And I'll see you guys in the remake of the Fall of Rome. Then I'll get into Noryang Point.